In the winter of 1589, the King of Scotland stood on the deck of a ship in the North Sea, believing he might die. The sky was black, the sea was violent. Winds tore through the sails. The royal fleet was scattered and struggling. This was no small fishing vessel. This was the ship of James VI and I, who had just secured a vital political marriage. He had traveled to Denmark to marry Anne of Denmark. The union strengthened alliances, secured Protestant ties, and stabilized Scotland's future. This was meant to be triumph. Instead, it became terror. The return journey across the North Sea turned savage. Storms struck repeatedly. Ships were forced off course. Masts cracked. Men feared they would not see land again. Storms in the North Sea were common. Dangerous crossings were normal. But the 16th century did not understand weather as we do. No pressure charts, no satellite systems, no meteorology. When something extraordinary happened, people searched for meaning. In Denmark, before James sailed home, women were accused of raising storms through witchcraft. That rumor traveled with the king. When James finally reached Scotland safely, relief was enormous, but it quickly turned to suspicion. What if the storm was not natural? What if someone summoned it? What if the king was the target? In a religious society, this idea sounded possible. Possibility is all fear needs. Soon, accusations began in the coastal town of North Berwick. Arrests followed. One of the accused was Agnes Sampson, an older woman, ordinary, no political power. She was interrogated and then tortured. Sleep deprivation, physical torment, psychological pressure. Under those conditions, she confessed. She claimed witches had gathered at night in a churchyard. She described meetings with the devil. She spoke of rituals designed to raise storms at sea. She claimed they had targeted the king. These confessions were dramatic, detailed, terrifying. But we must remember how they were obtained. Torture does not reveal truth. It produces survival. Yet to James, this was confirmation. He did not dismiss it. He did not distance himself. He leaned in. He attended interrogations. He listened carefully. He questioned the accused. And when Agnes Sampson reportedly revealed private details about his marriage ceremony, details he believed only someone present could know, his fear solidified. To him, this was proof of supernatural knowledge, proof that he had been targeted, proof that witches were real. At that moment, something shifted. This was no longer village panic. This was royal belief. And when fear enters the crown, it spreads downward. Between 1590 and 1592, around 70 people were accused in connection with the North Berwick Trials. Many confessed. Several were executed. Some were strangled. Some were burned. Confessions named others. Accusations multiplied. Communities grew suspicious. Because when a king believes the devil is hunting him, the nation begins to look for demons. The storm that nearly killed James passed. The sea calmed. The ships survived. But the panic did not fade. It hardened. And within a few years, that fear would be printed into a book that would justify what came next. The storm was over. The witch hunt had only just begun.